Welcome back to you two. There's a lot that's happened since I last saw you, but just in terms of the game, massive 3 points. I think it all felt very relaxed at half-time, Jace, and then West Ham obviously tried to come back into it in the second, but I don't think it ever really felt that Liverpool were in too much danger.
Oh, they always felt in control of the game, and we spoke before the game about the importance of scoring early. Certainly scoring in the first half, but it just quietens everything down. Then you go in second, then you build on it, and for Liverpool going in 3-0, it just felt the contest was over. Although they come out second half, they concede 3-1, but then they quickly get back to a 4-1 lead, and then eventually the game runs out 5-2. But slightly flattered the performance, the scoreline. There were moments in the game, lapses of concentration, obviously conceding the 2 goals, in which they did little silly mistakes, which could have proved costly. Certainly in the first half, they weren't punished for them mistakes, and hence they went on and were clinical with their own chances that they created. So slightly flattered them 5-2, but listen, it's 3 points. It's brought Aston Villa right back in the mix, and it's put a pile of pressure on Manchester United and Chelsea for tomorrow's games.
I asked you pre-match and you were quite honest and said you weren't too bothered about what kind of performance we got here this afternoon. You just wanted the 3 points. You have that, but what did you make of the way the game panned out?
It's perfect for Liverpool. 3 points being perfect. The performance itself, what I found interesting, 4 of the goals, first 4 goals are all from set plays, essentially, from corners, and that was where Liverpool were at their best today. That's all they needed to do. Yes, the West Ham goal 3-1 kind of put a funny mood in the air, but like Jason said, I think they were in control of the game. So therefore conceding frustrating. When you look at that league table, which you just had up a minute ago, 1 goal difference between them and Manchester United in the goal difference, and at 5-1 that would have been level. However, had you given a 3-0 scoreline before the game, Liverpool would have definitely taken that. So in the end, 3 points, comfortable, I thought, overall. Different goal scorers as well, which made it good. McAllister's goal was somewhat fantastic.
A beauty, wasn't it?
Lovely. And I wouldn't get frustrated with the fact that Liverpool have conceded 2 goals in this. It's not about keeping clean sheets, it's about getting 3 points, but they've done exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah, we're going to hear from the scorer of the first goal in just a minute. Hugo Ekitike is on his way, but just in terms of getting that early goal, as you say, it does just give a different feel, a feeling that we've not had the luxury of having too often this season. Only 31% of Liverpool's league goals have come in the first half, Jason. To get 1 in 5 minutes, to get 3 by half time, it made all the difference, didn't it?
Yeah, and as a player, they're the kind of games you want to play in, when you get an early lead and then you get the second, and then you can start really performing. You're not on edge, the crowd are with you. They played some really nice stuff, Liverpool, at times. Little quick 1-2s round the corner, putting balls in the box. You can do that when you've got the luxury of being 2-0. Then they go and get the third. Unfortunately, then half-time comes and you go in, and it's very difficult to come back out with the same enthusiasm, isn't it? We've done it plenty of times.
Sorry, I think Burnley and Brentford's probably a great example. I know Burnley scored just before half-time, but when you're so dominant in the game, sometimes it is easy to think, OK, we've got this one wraps up, the opposition can't offer much. And if we look at that game, I know Brentford went on to win 4-3 with a last-minute goal, effectively. But what Liverpool did when they went the goal down was, right, we'll score again. I say we'll get in a position, and they scored again. So they were always, a good arm length away from being in trouble.
And we have seen plenty of times Liverpool then go and concede again. And then it becomes really nervy. But JMO's right, that's good character, that's good desire, that they go then again, drop it a gear and then go 4-1, then they can all relax again.
Good game management, as they call it.
Yeah, that's coming. That is coming.
But I think it's maturity, because if you... I can't remember the game now, where Liverpool went behind for the only time this season where they've been behind in the Premier League and then gone on to win. That was recent. And today, like Jason said, there's been games earlier on in the season where people will be like, hang on a minute, this could end up 3-3 here. Yeah. But it hasn't. They've extended again, took the lead, took that extension in the lead and won 3 points. And that is a sign of improvement.
It is. OK, let's hear from the guy who got the first of the 5 goals this afternoon. Hugo Ekitike is with Peter McDowell.
From the team, so really happy today with this win. We have to keep going because it's not going to be a long wait at the end of the league. But yeah, really happy. I think that was really important today.
And important as well to get the first goal, but also to race into the lead that you did, to score 3 as quick as you did, was a big part of today's win, I think.
I mean, when you go through that kind of games, score early, it helps the team, the fans also. You feel more confident, and obviously go at half-time with 3-0. It's nice, but they showed that it means nothing because they could come back in the game. So yeah, we conceded as well, but when you concede, you have to be able to score goals, and we scored 5 today. And it's been a long time that we score a lot of goals in the game, so that's nice.
Also the set plays as well. Is that something you're working on a lot at the moment as a team? The last 6 Premier League goals have come from non-penalty set pieces. That's the longest run we've ever had in Premier League football.
I mean, yeah, obviously we had some problems at the start of the season. We've been talking all together, working on the pitch, set pieces and stuff. So that's good that today, it works. I think we deserve, because we put a lot of energy in this. So yeah, that's nice.
You mentioned as well before the challenges that come with West Ham. That is the Premier League, isn't it, this season? That no team will lie down for anybody.
Yeah, no team. Every game's difficult. Like full of great teams, great players. They leave nothing to the end of the game. So yeah, every game we play is always difficult. It's never an easy game, but we can win games, and we have to keep going.
I think it's 16 for you now, isn't it? In all competitions this year, it might be 17. I might be missing one, but you're in some fine form. First year in the Premier League, you must feel so good about it.
To be honest, I could score more today. I'm not that happy. But it's not even all goals, it's assists as well. Today I think I give 1 or 2 assists, I don't remember, but yeah, as long as I can help the team and be involved, that's the most important, and I want to win. So personally I'm happy, but I'm looking forward for the incoming games.
You set such high standards. It's great to hear you say that, almost, that 17 and it could have been many more. You want more. You think you can improve week on week.
Obviously I can improve. I could score also the last games. I had great chances, so I have to keep working. I want to be the best version of myself to help more the team, because I know I could help more, but it's always about lessons and getting better. So I'll try in coming games to be even better and score more and be involved more, and yeah.
Well done today.
Thank you.
Oh, big thanks to Steve and to Tash up on the gantry. What an afternoon we have had here. Goals galore at Anfield this afternoon. Jason McAteer and David James will talk through all of them very shortly. First, though, we're going to bring you right up to date with what's been happening across the rest of the Premier League so far this weekend. It's been a busy day today, but we'll start firstly with last night's Wolves' surprise 2-0 win over Aston Villa in the West Midlands derby. Moving on to the lunchtime game today. Bournemouth playing out a 1-1 draw with Sunderland. Now, 2 other matches, as well as here at Anfield, took place at 3 o'clock. Firstly, huge drama at Turf Moor. Burnley coming back from 3-0 down to Brentford to level the scores at 3-3. The Bees then win it in stoppage time through Mikael Damsgaard before Ashley Barnes thinks he's equalised with a 98-minute goal, but that was ruled out for handball. Keith Andrews' side, incidentally, without Quivian Kelleher today, who was by the side of his partner. They have just had their first baby. Congratulations to the two of them. Moving on to the other results today, a 3-2 win for